Have you ever wished that you could have radioactive teeth? If you said yes, I'm concerned for you, but I do have two options. Let's turn the camera around and take a peek at my radioactive toothpaste and my radioactive dentures. Let's start with Doramod. Doramod was a radioactive toothpaste from Germany. It was introduced in the 1920s and was popular all the way through World War II, which also happens to be when we learned about ionizing radiation and its effects on the body. Although I can't read German, I do know that the claims that this made was that it would whiten your teeth, kill all of the bacteria in your mouth because of the radiation, and it would energize your gums with radium rays, which is funny because this did not contain radium, it only had thorium. It also did not energize your gums. I imagine it probably did some damage to them. As far as I know, there aren't any deaths linked to this. I don't believe this was radioactive enough to actually harm people. I imagine it was not good for your gums or teeth, however. And once we figured out what ionizing radiation did to the body, this was taken off the market. Let's put this back though and take a look at our radioactive teeth. These radioactive teeth here would have been put in dentures, and as you can see, they do react to my black light because they contain uranium. Now, uranium was put in these not to make them radioactive, but to color them. As you can see, they are kind of this off-white color, and uranium was used in glass to give it a yellow or greenish color. So it was used in these to make them look a little bit more realistic when they were put in the dentures. These are super low when it comes to radioactivity, so I imagine these would actually be pretty safe. I don't think they would have hurt anybody, but that doesn't mean that I would suggest putting radioactive teeth in your mouth. So let me know which one's your favorite, which one horrifies you the most, and what else in my little cabinet of medical curiosities do you want to see next?